Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to be learning how to create book cover design. So now we will start by creating the font cover design of the book. For you to start, go to File menu, New, create a new document. Then you need to choose the A4 size for your book cover design. For you to do that, under your document type, click Use International Paper. Then we have different paper sizes here: A4, A6, A5, A3. But we are going to make use of A4 for paper for the book cover. Make sure the background is white, then OK. So here is the A4 size canvas that we are going to be using. So here is a few details of the work. The name of the book is Fireman, author Tariq Patrick. Then there will also be an illustration that tells us about the book. So let me copy the title. Ctrl C to copy. Go back to your Photoshop using your text tool, using your type tool. Look on your canvas. Then Ctrl V to paste. Is it Fireman? But the spacing I have here is too much. To reduce your spacing, go to your character menu. Reduce your spacing. If you left click and drag this VA, if you left click and drag to the right hand side, it will increase the spacing. The more you go to the right hand side, you are increasing the spacing. But if you left click and drag to the left hand side, you are reducing the spacing. You are reducing the spacing. Character spacing. I want to do this more. Okay, so the font I'm going to be using here is called Blood Fist. Blood Fist. Blood Fist regular. Where is it? Click and drag. And then left click and drag in the handle to increase the size, or you come here, left click and drag to the right hand side. The more you move to the right hand side, you are increasing it, or you can simply type. I think the character spacing is too small. Let me increase it a bit. Okay, now also the word spacing, the up and down, you need space there. You increase it from here, from this one here. Okay, click and drag to the right hand side. Okay, perfect. We have the fireman here. Oh, okay. Okay. So you can also decide to type the thing, the fire, separately, and also type the man separately. But in this way, it is okay like this. So we also have the name of the author, which is Tariq Patrick. Copy it. Then and duplicate this fireman now. Hold your Alt key. Press down your Alt key, left click and drag to duplicate. So either you use Ctrl G or press down your Alt key to show you double arrow, then move to duplicate. That's it. So double click to activate your type tool, Ctrl V to paste the title there. Then you can come here to this. Let me use 50. Size 50 with the outer panel. But I don't need this blood fist font here. I need another font. Let me make use of a sans serif font. Montserrat. Yeah, Montserrat medium. Or let me use Montserrat regular. Yes. Let me increase it small. Let me make it 25. 30. Okay, if you want to increase the font spacing, the character spacing, the same thing applies here. Increase it from left click and drag to the right hand side. Okay, perfect. We have Tariq Patrick, then Fireman. I need to increase it more. Let me make it 150. Better. I also need more spacing between the two words. Now the illustration for the book. Go to your resource folder. Import using place embedded. Using place embedded to import it. This is or using an illustration of a hand with a fire to tell a story about the book. Because the major thing of an illustration of a book is to tell a story about the book. Use it with yeah. It's 130. Okay. So I have to make this my direct Patrick to be in somehow black color. For me to do that, you have to set your foreground color. And whatever color is set here as a foreground, it will show in your swatches panel. So I have to set it here. Watch. Double click on the foreground color. I need ash, not exactly black, ash like this. Then okay. The color will be added to the swatches. Here's it. It's now added to the swatches. Then you can color it from there. Tap on it. And tap the color it from there. Also, but I can't color my object. This is a smart object. If you watch at the layer, it has a small box here. So it's a smart object. Either a smart object or a raster object or image that we imported. You can't color it directly from the swatches or directly from the foreground color. No, you have to make use of blending option. So how can we go about that? Either you double click on the panel containing that image, double click on it, a dialog box will come out. Either you go this way or you come to the bottom part of your layer panel, click at this FX, which means layer style, then go to blending option. Blending options. That same dialog box will appear to you. Then we have other options here. You can do different things. You can control texture, stroke. Stroke is usually for outline, but our major focus here is the color overlay. Color overlay is majorly used to change the color of an image of Photoshop. So if I want to now it's changed to red, I want to change it to whatever color I want and change it right here. New color I choose here, to change, whatever color I choose to change. So that's work of the blending option. So let me move it originally to red, which is the color you are working with. And remember whatever color you're adding here will be added to the swatches. Okay. So now I want to do something. I want to make the fire more. I want to add more fire. So I have to duplicate this my fire hand. Press down your alternate key. Your cursor will turn double. Zoom it. Press down your alternate key. Your cursor will turn double. Then left click and drag to duplicate. Exactly. Duplicated it. Then do the same thing. Do the same thing to that one. So left click from the side to reduce it a bit. Yeah. Then press down your alternate key. Left click and drag to duplicate it. Now I need to flip it. How can we do that? Ctrl T to bring out your transform. This full transform. Ctrl T to bring it out. Or you go to the edit menu, full transform, which is Ctrl T. Right click, then flip horizontal. Just what? To flip it. Flip horizontal to flip it horizontally. Then move inside. Okay. So here is the fireman. If I want to change if this red is too thick, I can go to my swatches and choose the lighter red. Or you can also set your color. Remember, you set your color from the foreground. Set your color from the foreground, then to appear in the swatches on it. So here is the front cover design of the book. Welcome back. So we are going to be creating the back cover design. So we are going to repeat the same step. Go to File, New. The document type, we are going to use international paper A4 size, and also always make sure that your background content color is always white. Okay. So here is it. So I also need the title of the book to be at the back of it. So I have to copy it from the back, go to the back, click on it, left click. Once you left click and drag to the second document, it will copy automatically. You still have it at the front cover, also at the back cover. So once you just simply left click and drag to the second page, it will copy itself. So here is it, but I need to draw a box. Okay. Left click and drag. I have something like so. This is the property of the box. Property panel consists of the property of the box. Whatever thing you want to do, want to add the box color, whatever thing, you do it here in the property. I love to make the box to be red, which is also in our swatches color. Okay, picture color. So red. So you can set your color in the swatches. Then I want my title to be on top of the box with a white color. Put your swatches panel color. Then move it on top of it. Something like so. Use your zoom to zoom. Always zoom once you are doing something very important. Always zoom it. Then click on the box. Hold your shift key. Then left click at the edges to reduce the box. Remember, hold your shift key. Hold your shift key. Like this. Hold your shift key. Left click and drag. Hold your shift key, left click and drag. All your shift left click and drag. All your shift key left click and drag. All your shift key left click and drag. Left click and drag. So that is it. After you finish, then you click at the good sign to place it. Control 0 is to zoom into page. To zoom to page. So here's what you have. This is what you have quoted. Then you can select both of them. Select both of them. Control G to boot them. Then become one. So Control T for full transform. Click on the group. Control T. Edit menu. 13 can transform it at this point. On the click and drag. Select it. Click the both of them. Then Control T. Okay, I think I mistakenly locked it, so you have to unlock it here. Okay, that's the problem. Select it, then Control T to remove it. And close it as well. And close it. Then this good is to place it. Okay, now we also have about the author. Need to write about the author. If you type 2, to type 2, okay. After we do it, go to your character panel, make it font size of 30. Font size of 30. About the author. About the author. So the color is white. I have to change it to black. Left click on the color, then pick black, down out. So I don't actually need this font. The blood fist here. I need more slot. So you come here, select a new font, called more slot. Here is it. So choose a font called more slot. Right. The font called more slot. I want to use more slot medium for this. Okay, then it's about the author. Then we're going to be using lorem ipsum since we don't have the real details. Just like a fiction book, we're going to use lorem ipsum to fill the details of the about the author. Now move to your Chrome, move to your pencil, then search for lorem ipsum. search for Lauren Epson. Lauren Epson is more like a dummy text that allows us to just fill the part of the text. So I have to copy some of the Lauren Epson, search on Google, Lauren Epson. Okay, here is it. You can copy as much as you want. Let me copy a little of it. Select and right click to copy. To Photoshop. Use your text tool to draw a text box. Draw a text box. Okay, I have to reduce the size to, let me say, 10. The height to 12. Then Ctrl V to paste it inside. Also copy it. After I finish, then you can justify it like to be full, like to be equal left hand, okay, or centralize it. So Ctrl A, select, then centralize it. Try to make it font size of 12. Okay, here is it. So I said earlier, Lauren Epson is more like a fake text that just used to occupy area, to occupy an area. So here is about the author. We place it, result to it. Then we also need ISBN number, which is International Standard Book Number, which has been already provided in the source folder. You can just place it or import it to the book cover design. Place it and position it properly. Okay. Then place it. Press the good. This good is to enter transform to position it. So here is the back book cover design. Welcome back. In this session, we are going to create the binding aspects of our book cover. So for you to do that, you go to your file, new. At this point, the binding is normally measured, but for the sake of the training, we are going to be using size measured in inches. That is, the width to be 3 inches width and 30 inches height. And the background we are going to be using will be white, since we are working with white color for fireman. Then okay, so here's the canvas for the binding page. Now what we need here is we need two things here: the title of the book and the author of the book. So I need to take the title of the book, which is fireman. I need to position it to the binding. Left click and drag so that your binding, it will automatically duplicate it. This is the fireman, but I need to reduce the size so I can adjust it easily. Make it 40. Okay. Okay, so here's it. I need the white color so as for it to be much visible. It needs to be in one line. It needs to be positioned in one line. So double click on the text to activate your type tool and the single backspace to move it, then place it. Then I need to turn it at angle 90. Ctrl T to activate your fill transform tool, and at this point is to for rotation, make it 90 to rotate it to angle 90 degrees. Strike your enter key to place it directly on the canvas. Okay, tap your group. At this point, I need to increase the size to, let me say, 90. 90. Okay. Here is it. Here is it. So I need the title of the book, which is Tariq Patrick. So the same thing, left click on it and drag to the binding page to make it a white color. From the character panel, you can also color from there. White color. Okay. Then Ctrl T to activate the fill transform tool. Ctrl T to activate the fill transform tool. Or you go to edit menu, fill transform, then make it 90. Strike the enter key. So this is the out of the block. Let me make it about 60%. Font size. Okay. So here is the binding aspect of the book, which is in between the front cover design and the back cover design. Welcome back. So we are going to be creating a book cover mockup for our design. So the first thing we are going to do is to export each of our design as JPEG. File, you have to save it as JPEG first before you can use it as a mockup, as in JPEG. This will be Fireman 1. Let me see. Fire 1. Depending on what you want to save it, you can use Tariq 1, Tariq 2, but I want to use Fire 1 because of high. Okay. Now I've exported this. Is exporting. Then the second one, which is the back cover, Can make it back cover too. Make use of JPEG to export it. Use JPEG to export it. Fire 2. See? Okay. Then the center part, fire 3. Fire 3. JPEG in JPEG format. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I can make my mockup. This is the back cover, this is the front cover. Let me make the front cover first. Double click because it's a smart object, so double click on it too so that I can see the content, which is this. Then toggle off this, close it, then place your own file, place embedded, look for where it saved yours. Okay, that's it. Then position it on the camera. Increase it so that to see the camera. Then place it. Remember, Ctrl S is to convert it to the mockup. Ctrl S converts your to the mockup. This is the front page. Then for the back page, you double click on back cover to place your back cover. Toggle it off, then place yours. Place embedded. Look for F. Okay, this is the one. Then enlarge it. You have to enlarge it. Okay. Then Ctrl S to convert it. Ctrl S to convert it to the mockup. Then for the center binding page is center one edge. Double click. Toggle off this file. Place embedded. Okay, look for fire 3. Yes, it. Okay, just increase it so that you feel it. Place it. Then Ctrl S to convert it. Now here is our book cover mockup. If you want to change the color of this blue to ash, you can still change. Double click. Once you double click on it, on this color, okay, I'm trying to make it a bit ash. Aha. Okay. So here is the book cover mockup with our design embedded with it. So you can see. So look at how beautiful it is. So all this, it becomes more easier with practice. Take your time to look into them and practice it very well. For you to save it, go to File, Save As. You can see book, desktop, JPEG format. See. Fairman book cover, then save. Images of maximum quality, and then okay. So here is a book cover design mockup.